All right, guys. Welcome to another episode of MP Unplugged. Before we get started, just wanted to give a shout out to one of the best to ever do it, Dreamy. He almost did the 4 for 4, the Wendy's 4 for 4 this weekend. What he did will probably never be accomplished again ever in Madden. Just, you guys do not know how hard it is to win at that high level in a competitive environment and stuff. So truly, shout out to you and everything that you and your crew and everything that you do personally for the Madden community on the competitive side. So before we get started, I just want to get that out of the way. You are watching MP Unplugged. Let's get into it, guys. So on today's episode of MP Unplugged, we're going to be looking at the competitive gaming that EA provides versus the casual gaming that EA provides. And there's a reason why I deciphered between the two. I saw a lot of tweets, a lot of stuff go back and forth about people who play the game offline. You guys, they're saying you guys are crazy, you guys are nuts. I would only play this game online or whatever. And it's like, it just, it bothers me that people honestly take the time out of their day to hate someone that goes home, turns on a video game, and wants to get better at it. Versus, a person that wants to go home, kick it, have a beer, and just, chill. There's two different ways to look at it. I do realize that casual gaming and competitive gaming are kind of getting merged together due to recent events that are taking place. So we're going to cover that and go into it a bit about how I feel, what I feel is coming up. That's pretty much what we're going to get into today. We might use some curse words, might use some bad words, or might not. You just never know, man. That's why there's a parental advisory sticker. Anyone who, how do I say, any names that I use on here, any phrases or people that I talk about, it's for content only. Again, I'm not one of those people that are going to meet up and want to beat people up in real life or anything. We're just trying to enjoy content and trying to get that out there. So before we get to it, hit that like button, hit that share button, and always hit the subscribe with the notification bell to know when our next video is up, guys. And we might be doing some live YouTubes pretty soon. So now the layout's going to look a little different than before. We got the headset. I know it's called Unplugged, and you have a headset plugged in. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Yeah, whatever, man. So, anyways, let's look at this from a competitive aspect. A lot of people, I won't say, well, we can say kids, a lot of whatever, want to be the next competitive Madden player. They want their name out there. They want them shiny lights like Dreamy has right now. That's killing it in the game. Young Kiv. Who else we got? Pavin. All these young names. Ape who went insane. Dusty who pretty much went insane. Cleft the God still in there. All the crews, 818, TNC, WC, what is WCM, what's Windy City, they're like, all them, Vegas community, SoCal community, underground community, all the communities that play competitively, shout out to you guys. Here's the thing about competitive Madden. When I started to get into Madden and started making my content, if you followed me for a while, IMAV is the reason I always started, was to create content. I honestly never envisioned being competitive in the global standpoint. Like, I knew I was okay, and let me tell you why. Is I started, and here we go, here we're going to jump back and forth between competitive gaming versus casual. I don't care who you are, but normally you start playing a game casually. Pick it up, you want to be good, you call a friend over, whatever, and you want to beat them. You just want to sit back, have a good time with your boys, or people, I guess nowadays online, but back in my day, you had to go over to a friend's house to play a game. And I call this casual gaming. When you just kind of chilling with your friends and you want to beat them, what does casual gaming turn into if you keep going over there and you keep wanting to improve? It turns into competitive gaming, right? It gets competitive, right? You want to beat them. You want to be better than them. And there's always been a stigma the past 5 to 8 years that you can never be casual and competitive at the same time. Translation, you can never be a top streamer and win at Madden at the same time, which I always felt a certain way about. But as you see, Vose is pretty much doing it. He streams every day for forever hours. Does his homework and stuff. Good kid, gets on, totally beats the shit out of you guys, or he loses. People win and lose, but he has fun in the competitive standpoint, and he does it in a sense of that's his casual gaming. He wants to sit back and enjoy the game. There is some people out there in the competitive community who are starting to only become streamers, and it's because a lot of the people I feel in the community are like, this game is trash, this game sucks. Well, here's the thing. Whether you started off at home or whatever, typically you didn't start playing Madden to stream. You played Madden because you liked it. Because Madden's been around before streaming even started. Like, you can't tell me that, maybe I'm wrong. MP Unplugged, I could totally be 100% wrong and stuff. I don't pick this game up just to stream. I picked this game up because it's fun. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed it when I was a kid. It brings back memories. That is my personal standpoint. I turned into competitive because I ended up beating all my friends in my circle that I was in. They came out with websites where you're like, do you think you're better than your friends? Compete against these people. So I took the casual gaming aside and got into competitive. When you play in competitive Madden and you want to be on the big stage, you don't only play this game when you stream. You don't. I don't care who you are. I don't care how big of a streamer you are. Sometimes you play this game offline. Now, I could be wrong. You could only stream this game and that's it. You're a streamer, right? You're a streamer. You play to stream, right? That is being a streamer and not playing competitive, okay? Realize the difference. You're either a streamer playing it or you're competitive playing it. Now, you can stream it and be competitive at the same time, but just know that pretty much a lot of the top people that are in the competitive play this game a lot, not online, right? There's schemes that they share with you, but there's also schemes they don't share with you, and they practice them offline. They'll be in their own little. Now there's Discord, right? It used to be you call your friend over and you come over, and you guys would hang out. Well, now you have a Discord where you guys don't have to come over. You guys can do it interweb, pull it up, and play each other and scout each other for the competitive stream. You are playing the game offline, right? You go into practice mode. You want to try a set out. You want to do stuff. You're playing it offline and stuff. Then when you find something successful, right, that works, and you stream it, and you're like, oh man, I can win a few games. That's the competitive side of streaming, right? You want to be known. You want to make it. If you went to battlefly.com right now and you registered to be one of those people in there, congratulations, you're in a competitive game mode. You're going to be competitive against people that play this game because I shouldn't say enjoy it, but they want to make a name for themselves and they enjoy that side of it, the competitive aspect. For me, I love that side of Madden. Now, here's the other side. You have your casual gamers, right? Casual gaming, right? These would more be the streaming people that stream a lot, aka number one person that comes to mind right now off the top of my head is obviously Fender because I watch him a lot. He is a casual gamer of a streamer because, yeah, he wants to be good and he wants to win, but he doesn't really sign up for, to be the EA King God. Big Cap doesn't sign up to be the big old EA King God or whatever. He's on Friday Night Football. He gets there and stuff. He is very good, but he's more of the casual sit back. I want to stream and hang out with you guys. Yeah, you want to win, of course, but he's more of your casual gamer. He sits back and he chills. You cannot, how do I phrase this correctly? You cannot play this game and not be one of the two. You're either going to be the casual guy that goes in, wants to build his team, hang out, talk shit with the people that watch you and stuff, or in your Discord, or maybe you just come home and you have a cold beer and you just want to play a few games online. You play 2 or 3, you get rocked, and you go play Call of Duty. You're a casual gamer, right? If you are a competitive gamer, you come home and you play this shit for 8-9 hours, right? You go in, you try to beat head-to-head, you try to get the coins, try to do all that stuff. EA has taken that model and merged it, I believe, this past month. They've done a good job. They've been able to take you paying $6 for the what do you want to call it, a challenge in the classic, right? $6 or whatever. You can go in. You could be a Joe Smo, and you could be playing top people. I mean, look at me. I got matched up with Bobby V, and I was able to beat him. I was matched up. I played J Wall, and I did not beat him. We got to get into Friday Night Football. I don't know why, but and I don't care. I love Friday Night Football. My application is always up. I'm always and I always want to compete and stuff. But here's the thing: is to compete, you got to know. Some days you're just gonna get your face kicked in. Some days it just is what it is, right? So when we were playing in the classic, I didn't take the classic too seriously. I'll be honest with everyone. I thought it was just gonna be a sneeze in the park, right? Boom, come through, stream, get in, win by 4 or whatever. Our matchups that deemed that to be successful in the classic, we didn't make it. All right, straight up honesty, I wasn't good enough to compete. My mindset wasn't in there. We didn't do it. Boom. All right. So the classic, or excuse me, the challenge comes around. What I tell everyone, I guarantee you I'm making this one. I guarantee you we're gonna make it, right? And a lot of people are like, yeah, some people didn't even win and they got in. Well, good for them. My resume was Bobby V, Ape, J Wall, and then yeah, two randoms. All right, we went 3-2, and I was like, that's good enough. I don't need to play anymore. I don't need to aim high. I don't need to do anything. I'm gonna get ready, right? Boom. So seeing that competitive nature brought back the competitive side. I went from being casual on the streaming side, on the gain everything or whatever, to I want to be good at Madden again. There was a knob, a switch that fucking went off of me that said I want to be good again. If I can beat Bobby V, who's an outstanding player, go check him out. Get himself more views on YouTube. Bobby, I get 25 views. Can we make my videos get 200 or 300, please? So anyways, go check him out. Anyways, he leads the OG Network team and stuff, a team that I really like, and one day it'd be cool if I got to be a part of them. But anyways, moving on. We played him, and it put that casual world and competitive world, and boom, now you got to play the people that you see all the time, or that you see in the top ranking, and who knew, right? Like that was really like a cool aspect of the casual and competitive combining. And I don't think a lot of people realize that and stuff. And maybe that's why they do that, why they didn't want full MUT. Because the casual gamer that goes to work and comes home really doesn't play MUT. MUT mode is very popular and it's very whatever. But the casual gamer, for the most part, that just wants to go home and play a few games, plays Rags or they have their own CFM. Okay? That's just the casual side. Competitive for me is where it's at. It is more fun to get in. So anyways, we got our Friday the night football invite. I was very surprised. I'm not going to lie, because I was very vocal about a lot of things in the community, and I named a lot of people that maybe didn't deserve named or however stuff felt. That's in the past, whatever. We're going to jump over that, whatever. But I got back to my side where I'm a competitive gamer. This is what I do. I don't care that I'm fucking older than Moses playing these people. It is what it is. I just want to have fun. So we get our Friday Night Football. Now here's the thing about Friday Night Football. I love Friday Night Football. I would love to win a few rounds of Friday Night Football. But let's just be honest real quick. Hold on. Let's just be honest real quick. The first Friday Night Football I was sad about. It was last Madden, I want to say. Our first opponent was D. Croft. Now get with how lucky I get with these drawings. I play D. Croft, who's one of the best Madden, like probably top 10 right now, right? If you're going to be honest, top 10. D. Croft is in there, top 10. That is what he does. He plays Madden for a living. Boom. I think he's in college too. But this is what he does. This is his job. He lives, breathes, eats, sleeps Madden. So we lose to him. It was 14-7 or 21-7 or whatever. I did get 7. So I was like, okay, I lost to D. Croft. D. Croft won Friday Night Football that night. So I was like, okay, I don't feel so bad. I lost to the guy that won it all. Haha. Right? We get invited back to a second one, right? And we play It's Joff. I personally never heard of him. Like, apparently he is very good. Obviously, we played. He beat me 14-3 or something like that and stuff. I was like, damn, I think that was my chance. Damn, I got back to the drawing board. Like, I really thought about stuff. This was Madden 20 at the time. And I was like, I feel a way about that. All right, whatever. We're done, right? I ended up getting a third invite when Madden 21 came out. When it first came out, for the regular Xbox, right? And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna study up this time. I studied like crazy, right? I was the only one that ran a certain offense. It's not in the game anymore, so you can't run it. But anyways, we ran this offense. I'm always very good at defense. I feel I can stop any runner. That's just how I personally feel, or whatever. But anyways, our third matchup was Evil O. Okay, now maybe some of you know who Evil O is, maybe you don't. He is a pretty decent Madden player. He pops up tournaments, good showing, outstanding player. Um, we go into overtime. He hasn't scored a point. He hasn't made a blip. Right, I've shut him out. I'm winning 7-0 or whatever. He scores in the last 3 seconds of the game, and we go into overtime, and he gets the ball, and he drives down and he wins. Um, I remember I was like, man, I was so close. And then I rewatched the FNF broadcast, and I love Bugs. Bugs is my guy. Bugs is the man. But Bugs was talking a little bit about, oh man, Evil O has the best offense and the best this and the best that. And at the time, I was like, did you watch the game? I shut him out. Like, do I get any recognition? Like, did I earn any respect in this game at all? And I made a video about it. It's on my YouTube or whatever, right? And it wasn't a shot at Bugs or anything. I think Bugs Bugatti Bugs, the EA man, if you will, on one of the broadcasts. I like him, good guy, but I felt like I was overlooked at that point by like, okay, you lost 3 times at FNF now, see ya. But it's like, did you actually watch the game? It was a close game. We went head to head. Guess what happened? Evil O went all the way to the finals, and he lost to, I think it was Dreeny that day. But so my first 3 appearances, you either won it or you made it to the finals, right? So I was like, okay, I feel a little better. But then we took that long break. I had a big surgery, and that's when I kind of blew up a little bit under the radar, as I call it. We blew up, but it was under the radar. Okay. So anyways, so I was like, my Friday night footballs are done. We're good. We're gonna move on. Then when they started announcing a lot of the MCS stuff, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get back in it. Boom. So that's when we got the fourth invite when I announced that I'm back in the competitive gaming world. We beat Bobby V and stuff, which I'm going to stop talking about because that was a few weeks old. I'm sure Bobby V would love a rematch and probably kick the shit out of me. But anyways, we get back in. The whole time I'm like, I'm hoping, give me Bobby V. Give me someone that I can compete with, right? Give me someone. And who do I get matched up with? Kiv again. Probably one of the best people that's ever touched the sticks. We got obliterated. He shut down my offense. I couldn't move the ball. His offense was finding holes like Swiss cheese in my defense. We lost, 21-0. Mad respect for him. Good job. We move on. So, you see, there's different levels to competitive gaming. I find myself, if you were to rate the pros at 10 on a scale of 1 to 10 and shitty at 0, right? And pro at 10, I think I'm like an 8. Like, I'm a lot better than averages. I can win a lot of tournaments. I did in the past. I consider myself an 8. I don't think I'll ever be a 10 again. We could get to 9 if I work hard enough. But don't forget about your casual gamers too, man. When you're doing this grind and stuff, you might meet some people that just enjoy your stuff, man. Like, but for me, competitive gaming is where it's at. I turn on my system. I want to obliterate the person, right? Maybe I'm not entertaining. Maybe I'm not doing backflips. Maybe I'm not, Big kept having memes saying his balls are hot and shit, or shrimp dicks and all this stuff. That's not my personality. But, I am me. I'm exciting. I got the boom baby going, I like RG's boom, like RG's starting to trend again. I do like what they're doing behind the scenes where they're starting to listen to the community. and I feel that that's really going to be a positive thing going in the M22, was now when I say listen to the community, okay, it doesn't mean that every person that tweets or tags EA or tries to harm EA or talks about them in a negative way or whatever is right. There is a way, and I like how RG put it today, where you can constructively tell them of what they need to improve on. If you get on their thing and say your fucking game sucks, they're gonna delete that shit and move on. But if you get on their stuff and explain, hey, when I do this, this happens. Why is this? You're most likely gonna get a response. Because think about it as a human being. You're in a job setting, right? You may not have made the game, but you gotta deal with responses and put it to the Q&A team. Are you gonna give them the one that says, "Fuck your shit"? I don't like your shit and I'm going to buy your shit? Or are you going to be like, yeah, let's help this guy? Or are you going to be like, this guy actually played this mode. He put this clip in. He saw this was wrong. Are we able to fix this? Keep in mind, shit don't fix overnight. Go fire up an old game. You know, I hear a lot of people say, man, Madden was so good in Madden 14 and 15 and 16. Which I agree. I enjoyed it. I enjoy it. But fire up that game and then fire up the game that you have now and see the differences. If you like the old one way better and you want to do that, go do that. Go play it. I know people that play NCAA 14 still and they have leagues and stuff. There's a community out there for you. If you're not in the competitive mode or you don't like a lot of stuff that's going on, don't play it. And there's a lot of people that get frustrated around this time. Between now and the next Madden is when you kind of figure out who the real ones that play Madden are and who the ones that are just kind of around for views and stuff. I'll be honest, man. When I stream, yeah, I want 30, 40 views. Yeah, I want that. But I'll play Madden whether there's one view or 50. I'm never going to be like, man, I'm going to go play Call of Duty. Or, man, I'm going to go play Rocket League. I'm going to go play MLB or NBA. Those are where the people are. That community is awesome. Sometimes you got to ride with the community. Sometimes you got to be there for the community. So that way, you know, when the Madden community rises from its ashes, you can say, I was there. I was there through it all, you know. We survived. You know, the community, the competitive, and the casuals came together to build the Madden world. That's a lot of what I want to talk about today was not necessarily me per se, but maybe you're struggling out there like, do I want to be competitive? Do I want to be casual? Honestly, just enjoy the game. Whether you turn it on to get views or you just turn it on for the enjoyment, fuck what Twitter says. Fuck what the other people say. Fuck them. Maybe they're jealous. Maybe they wish they could turn on the game and get enjoyment out of it. Maybe they wish they could actually win. There is a ton of people that I know that made the same promise I did that said, oh man, I'm going to make this draft shit happen. And they didn't do shit. Like, I looked at their names to see like how they did. Once they lost, they went 1-3 or 0-4 or whatever. They said fuck it and moved on. And then they, you know, excuses. All I'm gonna say. Everyone's gonna have an excuse if you lose. I make excuses too. We all make excuses, right? We lost because of this. Oh, if EA fixes this, oh, this game is trash. Oh, abilities this, abilities that. Look who won all fucking 4 of them. You're either good at this game or you not. You can either figure it out or you won't. You know, like, do you need that ability to truck over someone or the stick ability or whatever? This game caters to you, right? It caters to help the casual gamer become the competitive gamer. They combine the two so the competitive gaming would win in the long run. They want you to be a competitive gamer, right? That's where the money is. But if you're going to be good, you're either going to be good with abilities or you're going to be good without abilities. Hence, the game mode that they just played was draft champions without gamer abilities or regs with gamer abilities and stuff. And one person won 3 of them out of the 4. So you're either good or you're not. You know what I'm saying? You either want to play this game at a high level or you don't. And you don't have to be a Drini. You don't have to be any of those people that make it to enjoy this game and stream it. You can be a Fender that just loves the mode and wants the fun and share the fun with everyone. There's tons of streamers like that. Rowdy's coming up. He likes to do that. You know, OLC Stevo, the real top that, you know, he likes to play the game. He does play other games as well. And I'm not bashing people for playing other games. Like, if you're a streamer and you want to play other games, play it and stuff. All I'm saying is, when you see someone say that they play this game offline, and your first comment is to tease them, you're a fucking idiot. Maybe it's you that has the problem. Why do you care what they do in their free time? Like, why do you care? I never get that. Like, if you play this game offline, cool. If you play Call of Duty offline and you like the campaign mode or whatever, right? I don't play Call of Duty, so I don't know if they have a campaign anymore. If you like 2K storyline, if you like fucking Rocket League offline, go do it. Like, fuck it. Who gives a shit, right? Just do you. But just know, to make it in this competitive, this is my opinion, to make it in this fucking competitive swamp, this competitive game, this amazing gift of God game, you have to be good online and offline. You can't just be good at one. So make sure, don't let the haters persuade you that you have to stream every time you boot up. Me personally, I do. I almost pretty much do. Even if I'm in practice mode, I just like to stream. Who knows? Maybe one stream someone watches it, they fucking host me for 50 people and we have a chat. Like, that's why I like it and stuff. But I do some stuff offline, but mostly when I play Madden, 95% of it's online. I'll do some solos offline. I'll do some stuff like that. But mostly head-to-heads for me, tournaments for me are always going to be online. So, let's recap a bit. Oops. All right, so I mean, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about was that stuff. We can only stream on the weekends right now due to our work current situation. So we'll be back. Actually, we'll be streaming all day Friday, Saturday, and probably Sunday afternoon. Sunday is Easter, so I can't be streaming in the morning. Got to spend some time with my kiddos. They're gonna get most of the time. I am gonna grind to try and make this LCQ. I do not have enough time dedicated myself to thinking that I can actually 100% like make top 80 or anything. I think I can make the top 128. I think if I try hard enough and I get enough support and we get enough stuff, we can do it. If you guys want to ride the train with me this weekend, feel free to come on through twitch.tv/Madden'sPlayers. Like I said, I'm going to try to go all day Friday as much as I can. Once it goes live, we'll see. All day Saturday, it should be for sure thing. And then Sunday will vary depending on what we need. But I'm going to give it a shot, I'm not saying I'm going to make it. I'm not saying I'm not. Because the competitive pool is going to be really, really hard. I only have a 95 team. I need new players. There's going to be a lot of struggles going on during this weekend. But feel free to check in with us, man. Twitch.tv/Madden'sPlayers. If you're confused where to find us, #MP. You'll find a lot of my tweets in there. I know there's some other brand or some other formation that uses that hashtag too, which I didn't know about when I made the brand. But #MP is how you find me on Twitter. And it stands for Madden Positivity. And we're going to touch on, before I get off, actually, we're going to touch on that, man, because I'm going to put it this way. I know a lot of people that view my content, I shouldn't say a lot, some people that view my content view it and think it's hysterical because they're like, oh man, look at this old man trying to play this game still. Look at how much he cares about this game. Look at all this and whatever. Whatever, man. If you're on that side of the fence and you just watch it for your own entertainment and you hate what we do here and you don't like it and you want to waste your time watching content that you hate, then more power to you. It's a view for me, so I appreciate it, And if you're on the other side, right, if you are an actual positive person that watches it, wants us to do good, and you've subbed to me and you've been in my broadcast and you commented and stuff, I appreciate it. I feel like this video right here should at least get 50 views in 24 hours. Not asking for 1,000. I'm not crazy. I realize I'm a low streamer, a low person. We can get 50 though. Madden Positivity is what MP's always stood for. So if someone out there just hates MP or doesn't like MP or has the audacity to block MP and talk about MP behind his back, more power to you, man. You enjoy it. You do what you do. Little fish email me and tell me things. I'm not concerned about it anymore. We're just going to move on. Do us. And if you're on the Madden Positivity train with MP, then I appreciate you. And we'll see you around. It's MP. Reminding you, it's not about being the best, but it is better. It is about being better than we yesterday. Fight on, baby.